Fred, you've been a medalist in this race before. Does that add to the pressure or take it away?
I think pressure-wise, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to racing my bike, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think with everything that happened like a week ago, I don't know. I'm not really going into this with any. Obviously, everyone wants to win, but I'm also just looking forward to enjoying racing. I think that's the plan, and see what can come of it. As long as I don't spend too many silly bullets, I should be up there. I think it's just I think this course is much more. It's a bit more testing. It's more kind of. I think the selection's more going to be made on legs rather than anything else.
Yeah, you being a World Tour rider, riding World Tour races, it's hard to believe that actually a local course, a domestic course, is that hard.
Yeah,
for you guys.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I rode some of the climbs a little bit harder today just to activate a little bit, and you think actually maybe they aren't as long as you'd think. When you're just riding around it steady, it kind of almost becomes more daunting. But in a race, it's not going to be as bad. But I still think, Yeah,
I know that feeling from. There used to be a circuit called Eastway where the Olympic places. That had some little climbs, and you'd warm up.
I think, actually, I think all the sort of rolling roads that. There's three main climbs, but all the other rolling roads, I think in a bunch we'll be flying over those. Apart from the climbs, it's a pretty fast course as well. I think you accumulate the climbing quite kind of easier. If you did 4,000 meters climbing with three massive mountains in Swiss or in the Alps or wherever, it's a completely different kind of, just because it's 4,000 meters climbing, it doesn't mean it's like that. It's a kind of more.
Well, it's not 4,000 in one go.
No, it's just lots of repeated efforts. It's more like a kind of Amstel-y style thing, I'd say. That kind
How
of.
does it compare to races you've done well in the past?
I mean,
because you've podiumed so many times.
I think it suits me in the shape I'm in now, especially a little bit lighter as well, maybe after the classic.
Wearing Bahrain Victorious on you, I'm sure you'll be well marked.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to be my problem. But with a race with this many short little climbs, if someone follows you, they've also got to go quite as hard up those steep ones as you are on the front. So it's a bit easier to manage.
Doing Grand Tours.
Well, that's the other thing. I think that last sort of 60k, hopefully that will be where I get to open the gas or have enough gas left and no one else does. I don't know, but we shall see. I know Swifty and both Swifties will be flying, so it's going to be.
There's
really
some
good.
strong legs in there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Ben's definitely one to watch out for.
Oh, he's always. Well,
he's always good at nationals,
and
I'm really looking forward to it though.
And what does the national championship jersey mean to someone when they're racing in Europe?
I think that's what's so special about the nationals is that's what you're racing for. You're racing for your country. You're racing for your fancy bike and your custom jersey to wear for a year. And I think definitely that's something in my career I'd love to
stand out in your team as well.
Exactly. I'd love to have that for a year in my career, and got to keep trying. Done one so far and was pretty close. So hopefully, I was also quite close when I was under 23. So. Maybe tomorrow's the day, but we shall see.
One more question, Tour de France.
Yes.
I don't know all these podiums that you've had. How many did you actually have in the Tour de France? Was it 3 or 4?
Just the one.
Oh,
it was in the Vuelta. I had a few more, but
right.
Yeah. The Tour I was top 10 on a couple of other stages as well in the break a few times, attacking quite a lot. So I kind of just want to do the same thing, and I've had a much better run into it. I almost think I might be over it. Maybe, hopefully, I haven't overdone it going into the Tour. But because last year I got COVID, so missed nationals, and it was like, am I going to be ready for the Tour? And I think I started a bit undercooked, but that worked.
You say sometimes that you need to be undercooked.
That worked quite well. So I'm hoping that I still can have good legs in the second or third week.
Do you need to pinch yourself to know that you're actually in the mix in races like the Tour de France?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I'm in.
It's a long day. It's a long way.
It doesn't feel like it, but it is a long way from the junior tour.
I was going to say VC London.
It's a long way from the junior tour of Wales, but at each point it feels the same.
Yeah.
You know, it feels. You know, the junior tour of Wales feels at the time
Yeah.
as maybe not quite as big as the Tour de France, but you know what I'm saying. It goes up in. I think I was more bothered about coming second in the National Omnium Championships as an under-12 than I was about losing to Mads in a stage of the Tour de France. But that's just because I was 12 years old and maybe it's just a different perspective. But no, when you put it like that, to be going to Tour number 3 as well already, which is mad.
Well, you are obviously. I mean, you inspire me when I read about your results. But you're obviously an inspiration to the young riders.
Oh well, thank you very much.
And are you living the dream?
I'd say so. At the moment, little Airbnb in Saltburn, just by the seaside, just chilling. It's been lovely. It's been like a little holiday, and then get to race a big, long, hard bike race tomorrow.
Fingers
with
crossed.
Hopefully sunshine and not rain as well.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. We were hoping for that.
Someone told me yesterday it might be cancelled if it's thunderstorms, but they're surely not.
Well, we've been living here in the UK with nice sunny weather and looking at the pro races in Europe, and it's been raining.
Well, exactly. So,
no,
it's nice now though.
Yeah, so hopefully you do get the sunshine. All right, cheers, Fred.
Thank you.